Red 2 standing by, all 4 lit and in the green. Welcome back to Super Mario Odyssey. We're clearing out the Luncheon Kingdom. And we are all the way down to the bottom and landing in the lava. The pain. The absolute pain of too much momentum. My arch nemesis strikes again. So yes, in case you're wondering, there is a moon there. Now, I believe it might actually be a lot safer, ironically enough, to walk, because then we have more control over our momentum. See, absolutely perfect first time. By the cannon pointed at the big pot. Now we get to do a very, very big jump. We do not have enough momentum to make it up there. But we can do Koopa free running. That's something. So yeah, I think we are getting gradually towards the end of it. I'll have beaten the main kingdoms of the game in due course. Once I wrap things up in Bowser's Castle, that will be everything I need sorted out. At least as far as the main ones go. But I can still do the dark side and the darker side. I still do have to do the darker side. That is something I promised, and I kind of want to get to that. Because I'm just rehashing a lot that I failed to land on my hat for some reason. I didn't dive, I just sort of hovered. Alright, there we go. So far, so good. So we go up here, then backflip. Wait, how did I do that again? Then I go up here. And there we are. Much faster that time. Because there's always a silly shortcut I'll try and do. But yeah, we are getting towards the end of the adventure. With the darker side beckons, and I just kind of want to get that sorted out because, like, as I said, a lot of this does get a bit, call it a bit samey. I've mentioned that before, so I'm not going to fuss on it too much because you've probably heard me go on about it just as much as, yeah. There we go, nice easy one. On top of a tall, tall roof. So yeah, we've only got a handful more to go, huh? I'm actually a little surprised that there weren't as many as I thought for Moonrock Moons in the Luncheon Kingdom. Genuinely a little bit surprised with that one. So wait, is it just here? It's just there. Okay, that works. From a crack in the hard ground. Okay, so we got just a few more ahead of us. There might be one on the meat plateau, actually. Yep. Just in the right spot. I admit, I do like the setups. But no, this one's not really a favourite. Bowser's Kingdom is easily my personal favourite. And then we'll be done with that, and it's like, well, what do we do from here? Ah, this has got a few tricky ones, I think. Oh, I nearly ran into fire. Oh. At least they respawn. Alright, well, we lit one of those, so. I don't know if I can very easily... Wait a minute, I need to bait that over here. And then light this. That's what the frostbites are for. Only this time they're coming out from salt. Alright, another torch lit. Nice, there are some coins down here. Grab those so that I can get a nice little... I'm no closer to actually buying the sunshine outfit. Which makes me a little bit sad. I did get that one, so... No! Oh! Alright, so we go up here. And from here, from downtown... That counted somehow, but we've got both our moons. Like, I've certainly gone a lot further than I normally would have. I've got plenty more moons, some that I didn't even realize were actually there. Some I wouldn't have thought to get, and it's been nice pushing for those. Though, yeah, it's just sort of I sort of want to move on to a few other things as well and sort of free myself up. It's right here. Or is it... No, wait, it's got to be underneath. It's around the back, isn't it? I'm going to need a pottaboo for that one. So let's grab ourselves a pottaboo and head out to deal with that, what I presume is our last moon. That was sort of part of the plan. Okay, let's move around. And after all that, I didn't dunk it in the lava. So it's around here. Under the meat plateau. Okay, so that has wrapped this up very nicely. Now we can go on to Bowser's Kingdom. But I definitely have to finish up with the darker side, because it's just... It's always nice to freshen things up, and like... It's weird, because this has been easily the most successful project I've had. Like, in terms of views and things like that. We'll change our outfit again, but it's like... I'm still looking to keep doing different things and change things up. We keep getting the Waluigi outfit, and I don't mind too much. Wait, I think I had that one. What? Where's something really different? I'm pretty sure I seem to get the Waluigi outfit a lot. Maybe the game's telling me something. That one works, but I'm... Come on, I want something really... I had that one, and then... Wait, I just had that one. This random setting isn't very random. There we go. So, we're finally off to Bowser's Kingdom. We'll probably have all of the kingdoms wound up in due course, and I'm not sure how I'm going to do things for the darker side of the moon. We've still got a moon to get with Peach in the Moon Kingdom, and that wraps that up. So, I have to find... So, I need to go to the main... I think it was near the main courtyard anyway that we had the art. It was the other side of the gates. So, we've got 41 out of 45. Sphinx over Bowser's Castle. I met a Pokio and found with Bowser's Kingdom art. Hopefully, the binoculars, I think, are near here too. So, the art was... I checked there! Poochie, you're a liar! I nearly ran off the bridge, that's how upset I was. I'm absolutely certain I checked there. Alright, now I need to get up here. And somewhere out here, must be out the other way, is a Bonneter who wants to see a Pokio. Hopefully nearby. Ah, there's a... Oh yeah, it's that wire. I'm sure it's out near here anyway. Oh, there we are. Huzzah, it's one of those animals with the stretchable beak. I have so wanted to see one up close. So, the beak rapidly opens up from a micro-folded state. Yes, I am confident that I now understand this odd beast fully. Love the details. The detailing on this is amazing. Like, it's got such phenomenal graphics. Sorry about that, buddy. I might have wound up killing your research subject. But yeah, it still looks so gorgeous. And that's... Some things just have the right art direction and they're able to hold their style for so long. Oh, there we go. Like, I think that when you work on good art styles and good art direction, you'll have a much easier time making your game look good and stay looking good. There it is. Because, like, a lot of games are chasing diminishing returns with trying to make things the most realistic graphics imaginable. And okay, yes, it is nice to actually have those fancy realistic graphics along the way. One more we need the Talkative for. Which is all the way up here. Precision. So we'll find out what that one is. Then I'll go back to the Sand Kingdom. And finally get that moon and get annoyed with Poochie. And then we can just proceed. Oh, it is that one. I thought I'd got that one, but no such luck. All the way up to the Showdown Arena. Don't need to worry about the rabbits. And we'll make our way over, and it's out this way somewhere. But I should be able to feel the vibrations. That's the really annoying thing with the moon, the Kingdom Art ones. See, that was easier. You can actually feel where the vibrations are. Otherwise, you've just got to guess. And as you can tell, I'm extremely peeved because I actually did wind up ground pounding. I'm pretty sure I ground pounded in the spot that Poochie showed me. Stupid? No. Liar? Yes. Alright. I'm pretty sure I got that spot. Unless it required millimetric precision, I'm pretty sure I got that. I'm a little sad about that. So what happens if I... Southwestern floating island. Where does that... Does that take me to the Lake Kingdom? Yes, it does. So I do have to go back to the Odyssey. I still missed one. Maybe I just need to change up what I'm doing. Like, take a bit of a break from recording Odyssey, start the other projects up, and then do a bit more on different stuff to keep it all fresh. Because I can come back to it eventually, or we have what you might call a significant number of moons, and I will have to work my way back from the start. Alrighty, let's see exactly what we've got. We don't need the help of Hint Toad. We should be able to get on top of this and find out what on earth we have in the way of moons. Because we now have 17 more. Oh, it's a bird. Careful. Oh, there's sparrows. Maybe I have to jump and then throw my hat. Alright, okay, so jumping into their range seems to work. Actually pretty impressive. Quite helpful, actually. Because I've got that if I do ever come back to this again, but that's the thing, like, I've put so much time and effort into this. It's like I'm going to be very close to clearing this game 100%. And I might well get that far. Maybe I'll just sort of do some things where I'm not really commentating. Not quite trying to figure out exactly what to say all the time. But I'll just keep things up. Because I know I did the beach volleyball and just sort of used the recording function. Third courtyard outskirts. Very nice. And we're up on the roof again, basically. Some of them are a little tricky to work with, because you just got to find out exactly where everything's going. But yeah, maybe it's a good opportunity to sort of come back and try again later, just because of how much actually goes into this. And it's just, I want it to be fresh. I mean, this is one of my favorite games. I would definitely say it's one of my favorite games made. But it's sort of, what do I do to keep it fresh? That, I think, is sort of what I've been worried about. That it's not quite as... It's not quite as fresh as it used to be. There's so much I've done that it's just... A lot of it is just... It is getting a little bit much going for 100%. Like, it's just a long effort. It's not something that you really constantly work at with absolutely no breaks or whatever. I mean, I've had breaks in terms of recording, but it's just like there's so much that has had to be done, so many things to look up and just focus on this game. It's like, I do want to keep trying something new. It's down there, isn't it? Like, I've at least got a few other things to work on. Let me get above it. And there we go. That worked very well, but now I have to get back onto the roof. There we are. And success. I mean, even these, we're still sort of blitzing through these. Like I said, there's not as much challenge in some of them. Oh, I have an electric wire down there. So I'll work my way around there. It's just figuring out what you got to do, honestly. I think I have to get up onto the roof. Or... hang on, so... ah, there it is. That is embarrassing. I didn't even manage to get it. Now I got it, but now I have to stick the landing. Yeah, it's just sort of been cruising, get the moons. There's a few really annoying ones in the dark side of the moon. But even then, I've conquered some of them with, like, cheese strategies. Alright, so we got another one. Oh, no, wait, I know where that other one is. So that's out on the flags. You might be able to see... yeah, it's the key. You might be able to see that when we come in. And then we have another UFO to fight. Alrighty, so we grab these. Make our way slowly around. And there we are. Now we have to work our way back. Yeah, it's just... yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's because... I wish I could work it out. It's just... there's been a lot of stress going on, a lot's happening, and it's just almost time to freshen some things up. I suppose that's sort of why Deltarune has been really good, because it's just sort of that real breath of fresh air, as it were. It's just been something so different. Ah, yes, the two out on the battlefields. One of them is grabbing notes with very tight timing requirements, and we need to sort of throw our hat. There we are. It's a little bit tight, but if you've got the ability to sort of throw your hat around like that, it's not too bad. But in all fairness, I've enjoyed a lot of the things I've done with this. I've mucked around a little bit. I've been silly a little bit. We've had Goomba Legion. That's sort of been the big running joke, one of the big running jokes. Having Goombas and summoning the Legion through the Goomba stack. That worked. I'm not gonna say that I haven't enjoyed anything, because I have. I have enjoyed doing a lot of this. It's just, I suppose it feels like there's only so much I can do before a lot of the simple stuff just sort of wears on you a touch. Avoid the blades, and now if I get over here, that went much easier than the one in the Wooded Kingdom. Whew. But yeah, it's definitely been a lot of fun, and taking on the range of challenges that I hadn't done before. That's been something special. But at the same time, it's like, okay, eventually I've just got to be able to do that little something different. Now, you can break these with a Pokio, but I'm not about to do that. I won't annoy you. I'm going to make my way around the area. And we'll see if I'm a really good shot or not. If we get up here, then we can launch our cannon shots. We have to position ourselves just right and still be a terrible aim. That's not where I need to be, is it? I need to be in a different spot, don't I? You sure I do, anyway. Oh no, I do have to... Wait a minute. Well, that was not very smart. Okay, I think I know what I have to do. We have to line it up. And keep hitting the edge of the bridge each and every time. Oh. Come on. That's got it. That's got the moon. Oh well, we'll grab that and then we can wrap it up and prepare for the last one in this session. Thank you very much for joining me. Till next time, this is Red 2 returning to base. The cover's come off again. How did I fail and succeed? I thought I was going to have to start the whole thing again.
No! Not into the pit! It burns!